on this eve of 74th Independence Day. My congratulations to you all who are online with me and listening me, that you are born in a free country and enjoying democracy. It's my great pleasure to address to each and every member of Delhi Gynecologist Forum, which has spread its wing to every nook and corner of Delhi. How to enhance leadership skills among DGF doctors. I lost my mother when I was just 6 years old. My father made me doctor and motivated every cell of my body to work for the girl child and a woman in this country. This particular slide summarizes the milestones taken by me and my team in the last 50 years. In 80s was the movement of adolescent health created by us. I was joined by a dozen of gynecologists and half a dozen doctors of other specialties. And we went to school, colleges, medical colleges, dental colleges, engineering colleges to do adolescent health workshop and make this a specialty. Then came the decades of female feticide, which started in 90s. And here again, under the aegis of Indian Medical Association, I visited lengths and breadths of this country, sensitizing everybody about female feticide and taking a pledge not to indulge into it. Then came the golden period of my life. Because of my work, I was appointed as advisor health to National Commission of Women, along with Dr. Harshvardhan and Dr. Hindra Hinduja. And anemia and how to improve the rape victim people so the judgment comes in their favor. And we realized that rape victim examination was really lopsided. There was no uniformity. And this is the time that in 2000 we created Delhi Gynecologist Forum, along with a few friends of mine. Then I was appointed chairman of the Women Wing of Indian Medical Association. And this gave the wings to whatever we wanted to do it. We were generously funded by the Government of India, UNFPA, UNICEF, and we motivated the health minister at that time, please say no to home deliveries and start Janani Suraksha Yojana. The way it has flowered, my salute to the Government of India. The concept of Asha worker was also sold at the same time. When Health Secretary of the Government of India came to give certificates to these Asha workers. With the government support and the UNICEF report, we made a bulletin on rape victim examination. It's used in every nook and corner of the country to train doctors on a rape victim examination. Movement of anemia was taken generously because 9 out of 10 girls, women, and children were anemic. And unless the hemoglobin is improved, nothing can be done. During this golden period, there were almost 200 workshops in a matter of 3 years. On single weekend, there were 4 workshops at times. And my salute to all gynecologists in Delhi and NCR that I was generously supported. And they want to give back to the country. So that was really a great time. And then came the flowering of Delhi Gynecologist Forum. I still call it is a flowering. So I wish to tell you here, the leaders are not born. It's a hard work, really hard work. You have to plunge with both feet in daldal to know what is the ground realities and what do your colleagues want. You have to jump with both feet in daldal to know the ground realities and to know what your colleagues want. Leaders are not born. There's no substitute to hard work. Fruits don't grow overnight. There is no shortcut to success. As for doctors, the patients need to be around. Similarly, for the leader, the followers have to be around. And these followers are created by influence of personal power that creates progressive advancement in community work towards a common purpose. It's the personal power which motivates the follower. And this influence, this prabhav, is long-lasting. The question is often asked, who will be successful? Who will hit the jackpot? There's no hidden agenda. There's no personal agenda of the leader should be. The leader's goal should be the follower's goal. When the follower's goal becomes your goal, you put heart and soul into it. Pura dil o dimag lagate. And then you find thousands of people, their hands and feet join you in the movement, and it becomes a common goal. To give is the staircase and not elevators. You have to remember the expectations bring misery. A leader should not have any expectations from followers. And responsibility brings power. The more responsibility you take, the more power you have. I divide leaders into 5 categories. The real master, the real leader are less than 1%. If you take the top 2, then probably it will make 1%. Nearly 100% are the lower 3 categories. The lowermost are quitter. They cannot handle day-to-day problems. Their parents have not taught them how to take responsibility. These are those kind of birds where the wings are cut. They do not know how to fly. 80% of people are fault finder. They convince all around them why it is not possible to work in the circumstances given. Dabblers are, they have good intentions, but they do not have stamina और जज्बा नहीं होता उनको किसी काम को पूरा करने के लिए, and that's why they quit. Stressors are the ones who also know that failure is not acceptable to them. But the ego is too much. They want everybody to say, I have done this, I have done this, I have done this. And in this process, they get stressed themselves, and they are a source of stress for the people around them. The masters are extraordinary. They are sahaj, saral, they're confident, they're contented, and one of the most happy people all around because they do not have any expectations. Now, whenever there is a problem, there are only two problems can happen. Two reactions can happen. Either you flight, जो भागते हैं वो leader कभी नहीं हो सकते. The people who wish to give fight are the ones which can become leaders. But remember, you can't do anything alone. सब can make leaders. But you can't do it alone. सबका साथ जरूरी है. At the same time, you require blessing of elders. Then and then only, आप नामुमकिन को भी मुमकिन बना सकते हैं. I again come back to the same slide. This slide shows the lower 3R make almost 100%. The quitter, 10%. The fault finders are 80%. Dabblers are again 10%. The people who go to the category of stressor make less than 1%. And the master category is 0.001%. Sahaj leaders who are liked by everybody, who are the real leaders who can lead. मास्टर हारते नहीं हैं, जीतते हैं या सीखते हैं. मैं क्यों कहती हूँ सीखते हैं? आपने 10 इनोवेटिव रास्ते दिखाए, उसमें 2 ही सक्सेसफुल होंगे, 8 सक्सेसफुल नहीं होंगे. तो आपको जब ये लगता है ये काम क्यों नहीं किया, तो यू हैव टू इंट्रोस्पेक्ट कि क्या मास्टर हारते नहीं जीतते हैं या सीखते हैं. इससे क्या मतलब है मेरा? आप कुछ भी 10 चीजें लाते हैं, 2 ही आपके आइडिया सक्सेसफुल होते हैं, 8 आपके आइडिया सक्सेसफुल नहीं होते. तो आप मान के चलिए ये वही आइडियाज हैं जिसमें कि आपके फॉलोअर्स को कोई फायदा नजर नहीं आता. सो यू सिट बैक एंड नो what your followers want. Leaders lead by their personal example. They're always enthusiastic to help. They encourage others. जोश भरते हैं. They have a definite expanding plan targets. They have a focused working. और उनका passion है सीखना और सिखाना. In this process, they create few leaders, but majority are followers. It's always said, you can buy competence, but you can't buy commitment. Commitment comes from the heart. And commitment without character in your juniors can create chaos. So you have to be very choosy. So what are we looking for? 6 traits of new leaders. They should have a drive. They should have a desire to lead. Impeccable integrity. They should be self-confident and intelligent how to manage their teams. We also teach 4 more things. जब भी आपके हाथ उठें, जोड़ने के लिए उठें, तोड़ने के लिए नहीं. You should always be solution oriented and not problems oriented. Sharing and giving should be your passion. And selfless service you should be committed for. Each one of you have to make a very small beginning. You will face problems. You will naturally learn to handle it under the guidance of your leaders. And then you take step 1, 2, 3 of the staircase, and then become a great president and secretary of various forums which you lead. Both for battle and building, you require a team. When something is not going all right, you have to got to be ruthless. Again, you require a team. When you're building something, it should show. Again, you require a team. Leaders create a path. Here I wish to tell you that we are a gynecologist. We take out some time, join the forum. For what? To find some moments of happiness. हम खुशी पाने के लिए और खुशी बांटने के लिए यहाँ आते हैं. हम स्माइल देने के लिए और स्माइल पाने के लिए यहाँ आते हैं. The problems will occur. The small door will close. But at the same time, big and wide door will open up for you. So never be pessimistic. Always be optimistic. If you lead, you'll be target of criticism. Be rational and not emotional. Do not let criticism upset you. Never let small things bother you. I always say to myself, small things upset small minds. Sharda, no, you are not a small mind. Making team and keeping them together is your main job. I always tell the president and secretaries, कम बोलो, मीठा बोलो, appreciate करो लोगों को, give credit to them, नए दोस्त बनाओ, and always take an opinion of your team, of your group. What do you think? These are the 4 most important words of community work. No doubt, DGF is expanding because of gain in momentum. There is an increase, this is because of the increased quality inputs by the younger leaders. DGF has really, they've made a rainbow. Every forum is unique because the leadership is unique. They're doing a wonderful job and require kudos. Community change is evident. Now DGF can be heard in any nook and corner of this country. People always thinks out of the box for a common goal to give back to the society, to improve the women health in this country. Whenever you have attitude of giving, you become creative. And you try to see that you keep every member involved, every follower involved, because her follower ye zarur puchega, mujhe kya fayda? Why should I join you? As a leader, you get 360-degree mindset. You grow. But your followers are narrow-minded. They already have 90-degree mindset. So there is a difference between follower and the leader. This picture always scares me. You are here again when you join a forum for relaxation and for growth. Whenever you're busy like this, it tells you delegate your works to your colleagues and to your juniors. They will do much, much better job than yourself. The masters are never under the tyranny of urgent. So let's hear what the master has to say about the time management. In our life, we have important work and non-important work. If we keep postponing our important work, which require urgent attention, we'll end up in crisis. And this is called tyranny. We have important, not so very urgent work are the goals and planning for the forum. This you have to only got to do it. Nobody else is going to do it for you. And the interruptions and distractions which are not important, you have to learn to delegate them or eliminate them altogether. So this is golden 4 rules which you should do for important, urgent, important, non-urgent, and what you have to delegate and eliminate. You require always mentors who can see 10 years ahead. Their advice is very important. And I was lucky that personalities like Dr. Urmil Sharma was there to give me tips how to grow in this relationship. Because the relationships give you moments of happiness. She also taught for growth, harmony is important. And that is we got to learn in this process. Ego should never come on your way. Now to itni badi khaiyan ho jayengi, you will not be able to cross them. With smallest investment of help at the right place, you can radically transform the quality of your team and members. In the airlines, when the air hostess tells, in time of crisis, first take care of yourself, then take care of your neighbor is very, very important. All of you have to love yourself, appreciate yourself, and respect yourself. In the beginning, nobody is going to do these 3 things for you. But if you do it for yourself, you don't require love, appreciation, and respect for your survival. So, summing up, they make team, they're task allocator, they're people developer, and they were a great motivator and stimulator for their team. You should have a passion for professional development and sharing of your followers. Very, very important for we gynecologists. You need to skill them, train them, supervise them. You should be competent teacher and educator. And then only your followers' interest becomes your interest. You have to be like coach. Always focus on the positive things of your followers, their strengths, and ignore petty mistakes. You teach them the magic of networking. And that's the reason that once you join as a secretary, you come to know almost every leader and Professional Association, not only in Delhi, but across the country. And people know you at the same time. So, friends, sky is the limit. Really, sky is the limit for a leader, provided you are focused. But must remember, you got to be comfortable. You got to be sahaj and subtle for you to lead. And you should always have a win-win philosophy. If you don't have that win-win philosophy, you can't become master. My special thanks for the help and the blessings of Dr. Urmil Sharma. These silent personalities had been there with me on the day one, and they're with me today. They are really silent, but great motivator and telling me the right path. And these are the new leaders which have helped Delhi Gynecologist Forum to grow in every nook and corner of the country. They are great assets to us. And again, these silent souls, which always work from the back and see to it the Delhi Gynecologist Forum grows every day. So, in the end, thank you very much on the behalf of Delhi Gynecologist Forum, which has got 8 forums now, doing very well. The training courses of Delhi Gynecologist Forum are on the top courses of the country, and we are known for community work. Thank you very much.